Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is May 21st, 2026, and we are looking at Proverbs chapter 21, and we're going to look at verse 13. Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 13. The one who shuts his ear to the cry of the poor will himself also call out and not be answered. You know, this morning in my readings, I was reading about David's top soldiers and the positions they filled, their accomplishments, and all of that. And I was thinking about the fact that David trusted those men. Some were listed as leaders of, there was one man listed as the leader of the 3. Another man listed as the leader of 30. But they were the leader of the elite 3. They were the leader of the elite 30. There were others that were just listed as leaders. You read all the time about leaders of 10s and 50s and hundreds and thousands, right? And I was thinking about that as I read this verse today. The one who shuts his ear to the cry of the poor will himself call out and not be answered. Every one of those leaders had their mission that they were to accomplish. And if they tried to cross the line and accomplish somebody else's mission, they endangered those people and themselves. And I was thinking on that line, military strength, when I read this morning, and I realized something. The one who shuts his ear to the cry of those left hanging will himself also call out and not be answered. If my mission is to hold the forward line, and that is so that maybe the Seabees can come in behind me and fortify a fire base, or to build the latrine, or whatever, and I decide that I have something else to do, I'm going to be leaving them hanging, aren't I? The task that they needed to get done just got that much more difficult. I think we've been getting it wrong as Christians for years. We're trying to fight every battle on every front in prayer instead of trusting each other to fight the battle that's before us. Chris Pfaff, you're watching this morning. You have an area of responsibility. And yet you need to trust the others that you've assigned for their area of responsibility. And if they're doing their part and you know they've got your back, then you can do your job better. Victor, you may be stuck and hanging out there not knowing what's going on. But if you can trust that somebody else has got your back on that front that you're unable to focus on, it makes it easier to deal with right in front of you. Sandy, if you know that somebody else is dealing and praying for and addressing a mental health issue somewhere in your family, then you can worry about addressing the fear that's going on around you. Rhonda, if you're knowing that somebody is out there dealing with pride issues that are overwhelming, you can know that you have the ability to address your concern for corruption Guys, I called you out because I can see you. You've said good morning to me. I didn't call you out because I was calling out specifics, but what I'm saying is we need to learn to trust each other. If we know somebody is strong and called to an area and they're leading the charge in something, let's trust them in that. So, and stop trying to fight it. If they call us up and say, hey, I need help, well, then that would be the Spirit telling them that they need help. And we've got skills, or we're called to that specific issue. We know what we're called to. Let's address our thing, because that will provide the help they need. The one who shuts his ear to the cry of those that are left hanging, he himself will call out and not be answered. Let's stop leaving each other hanging. When we call out, we're addressing our task in front of us. Each one of us has one. It's time we start asking and start trusting all the other believers to do their part too. That's what the church is about. Just something to consider today. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.